Cut it out. Make sure, are the numbers going?
Oh yeah, it's going.
Okay.
Hold on. 10 minutes, start. Alright. Shit's going.
Alright. Ready? Here we go.
I am ready.
Hello everyone. My name's Gerry.
I'm Josh Staples.
This is the first attempted episode of the Last Record Store video podcast. Something we've never done, so first off, please forgive us because this is going to be totally sloppy.
Bear with us.
We have not planned it all out, well, we've not planned it out very well, but basically it's something we're going to be doing maybe once a week, maybe every other week to kind of tell you about some of the new records and CDs that have come in here at the Last Record Store.
Sort of like a staff pick, but more frequently updated, we hope.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we're a little bit lazy about updating the staff picks.
Maybe it's just the actual writing of the paragraphs we don't like to do. This is much easier. Comes off the top of your dome.
Sure.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, so, stuff that's come out lately. Maybe we'll take turns. I'll do one and you do one.
Sure, you go ahead. You go
okay.
first.
What am I going to start with?
Show me how it's done, Gerry.
I've got a handful of stuff. Some of this stuff is reissues. I grabbed actually some old stuff. We'll start with Weird Alan Yankovic, who is a...
You sure it's Albert?
Albert Yankovic. Soon coming to Santa Rosa, California to play at the Wells Fargo Center. If you have an 8 to 12-year-old child, you're going to want this record. I personally am very excited, not only because I have a child who's a mega fan. This is the first Weird Al Yankovic record in years that has come out on vinyl LP. Kudos to Volcano Records for putting this out on the superior analog format.
Very true. It's got a great cover too.
It's totally I'm going to say an Amon Amarth inspired album cover by Weird Al there. I think there's no way he wasn't looking at those album covers, or his art director wasn't when he put this together. And it's another super funny record, and it's great, and yeah. So,
he's always very funny. Always funny. Never not funny.
Never. Yes, look at that.
I'm going to go ahead and pull this record out. Anyone that knows me knows that I love this record to death. It is the second full-length album by Desark, which is a one-woman operation out of, I'm going to go ahead and say the East Coast because she goes back and forth between
nomadic.
Philly and North Carolina. Yeah, she's pretty nomadic. It is a really heavy lyrical album. All kinds of different...
What's the title, Josh?
The title is Don't Rock the Boat, Sink the Fucker. And it came out on Love It Records. They're out of Virginia. They do all the Engine Down records and a lot of old hardcore records. But this record in itself is a beautiful, lush record full of amazing guitar work and great vocals, layered vocals. Very pretty, at the same time being very tough, and it's amazing. Desark. Pick it up.
Available on CD and LP. I'm gonna pull up this new Yob record, which we don't have the vinyl of yet. It's on Profound Lore, which is this label that, for me, has just been on fire the past few years. There's very little they've put out that I haven't liked. This is just a great, wonderful slab of doomy sludge metal that came out about a week ago, and I've been playing it pretty much every night since then. It's got tons of hype around it. This is like one of those NPR metal records, which is a little bit weird, but yeah, if you're into the heavier stuff, it's a great record and a great band. Check out their back catalog right down there in the metal aisle under Y at the Last Record Store.
Look
at this.
We're off and running.
We're pimping stuff.
We are off and running. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. I haven't actually listened to it.
You know all that stuff.
But I know it all because I'm a huge fan of Patti Smith's. And this is kind of more... Anyone that's a fan of Patti Smith probably has everything on this record. This is on 2 records, 2 180 gram slabs, as well as a single compact disc.
Wait. That's a total of 360 grams of vinyl.
This is a 360 gram package here. It is pretty much from 1975 to 2007. It's pretty much a greatest hits of Patti Smith. If you're not a huge fan already, get this and you will be one. It's really all of her best songs and some other ones too, some weird ones. It Smells Like Teen Spirit's on here. The radio.
Oh yeah. Have you heard it's all acoustical, right? Like you recorded it on the porch?
Version?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. A radio edit, a shortened version of it, is on here. Ooh, excuse me. It's more of this.
Lagunitas Beer, unofficial sponsors of the Last Regisaur video podcast.
Unofficial as of now.
Unofficial as of now. We will be sending you this video if you care to chime in. Okay, I'm going to go... This is a reissue. It's a vinyl reissue of the album Copper Blue by Sugar. Jumping back to 1992. This album has aged so well. Bob Mould, formerly of Husker Du, one of the most amazing bands of the 1980s, did this record. It's the Sugar record everyone needs to have. It was so ahead of its time. It's just a great wall of sound, guitars, and just super catchy hooks and wonderful production. And
probably has Bob Mould's biggest hit ever on it. If I Can't Change Your Mind, it's got to be, right?
That's got to be up there, yeah.
It's up there.
Or the theme from The Daily Show. Would you consider that a hit?
I had no idea that was him.
That Bob Mould wrote that.
I had no idea.
He has a new book out that's good too. You should go buy it at either Copperfields or Treehorn and nowhere else. Anyway, get this record. We all these things we have on vinyl and CD. We're holding up the records because we like those better.
And they look better because they're bigger, right?
And they look better on here. Anyway, yeah, that's...
all right.
We're slick.
Well, I have...
Ooh.
This year, I have the creepy distinction of liking pretty much only records with female vocalists, and I know there's a lot of creepy dudes that do that, and I might be becoming one of those creepy dudes. I don't want to be, because I always kind of am wary of those creepy dudes who are like only into the Bangles and stuff like that. But this record,
I know what you're talking about.
It's not only one person. It's a type of person, and I might be becoming a type of person that does that. This is Wye Oak, a record called Civilian, which is on Merge Records, one of the best independent record labels out there. And it is an amazing record. It's just a two-piece out of, once again, the East Coast. And
are they from Chapel Hill?
It might be from, I don't know where they're from.
Maybe I just assume because of Merge Records.
I think so. I think they might be from kind of like Maryland, Baltimore area.
Okay.
This is a wonderful record, once again. Just really, really great songs and great instrumentation, and it's kind of creepy, but really, really pretty. Yeah.
Merge Records still on a roll,
killing it.
And let me just say, maybe this is for a small audience, but as a record store employee, Merge Records is fantastic to independent record stores. They're still very good keeping in contact with us, putting out great records, and totally not turning into dicks, even though they're all probably doing pretty well with Arcade Fire money now.
Yeah, they're taking that sweet Arcade Fire money, which is very rare, once again, that an independent record label gets Album of the Year. Yeah. And when it does, and when it's Merge, it's pretty exciting. Taking that money and putting it back into Archers of Loaf reissues, which is very exciting.
Heck yeah! Are we getting too obscure? Maybe instead of pulling up this Cannabis Corpse record, I'll pull up this Loretta Lynn record. Loretta Lynn, how are we doing on time? Anyway, Loretta Lynn, we're doing...
we're doing all right.
A couple minutes
Probably
left.
should speed it up.
We'll speed it up. Loretta Lynn, this record was recorded 3 or 4, maybe longer than that, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. She recorded it with Jack White, Mr. Rockstar from the White Stripes. He produced it and sings a couple songs with her. It's never come out on vinyl until now. If you haven't heard it, this is what country music is still supposed to sound like, not... other things. It's a fantastically produced rock and country record with a female vocalist, so it's in
creepy territory for me.
Yeah, creepy. And yeah, Loretta Lynn, like about 74 and still kind of ruling.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to try to break away. I have another record I could choose that's got a female vocalist, but I'll save that for maybe next week.
Oh, and we should talk about that and that later.
I want to talk about the Father's Children record that came out on Numero Group. It's number 37 on the Numero label. It's called Who's Gonna Save the World. It's actually one of the few records they've done that's not a compilation. It's actually just one group from the 1970s called Father's Children. Really amazing R&B group that didn't get, kind of never got a break, so Numero Groups finally put it together. They have a break. Inside this record is their amazing full-length record, as well as, I believe, a 7-inch and a bunch of flyers for the band.
Oh, really?
Guys do like some of the best treatments of reissues you're ever going to see.
On both formats, on CDs and records, like it's a fantastically well put together label.
Yeah.
I need to listen to that. I haven't heard that.
Yeah, it's really good. It's. I mean, in order to collect all these things, it's hard to sort through. They have so many great compilations and stuff, but this one, in my mind, is one of the top 5 that they've put out so far. It's really great. I'd recommend it highly. Father's Children on the Numero Group label.
So real quick, other new stuff lately. The new Cannabis Corpse record, Beneath the Grow Light Shall Rise. Awesome.
If you don't know about that, it is all weed covers of...
Oh.
Okay, our time's getting up. All weed covers of Cannibal Corpse songs, right? Or is it actually... it's in the vein of...
We'll go more into it next time.
Okay, next week. Also, is it EMA or is it EMA?
Or Emma? I don't know. That's a great record. Come in the store. We'll play it for you.
We'll talk more about it then.
Anyway, thanks for watching. We're going to keep trying to do these. Hopefully we'll stutter less. Or I'll stutter less. Josh is professional.
I learned it from watching you.
We'll stutter less and kind of get it down a little better and get a little more rhythm. But hope you guys like watching these. Send them to your friends. And the big thing is, come hang out at the Last Record Store. We're open every day. Give us a call, 707-525-1963.
We'll see you there.
We don't have a catchphrase, so... Yep!
White man came across the sea. He brought us pain and misery. He killed our tribes. He killed our greed. He took our gain for his own need. We fought him hard. We fought him well. Out on the plains we gave him hell. But many came, too much for grief. Oh, will we ever be set free? Riding through dust clouds and barren wastes, galloping hard on the plains, chasing the redskins back to their holes, fighting them at their own game. Murder for freedom, the stab in the back, women and children and cowards attack.